Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today's topic is going to be when will these DLC packs be releasing, to us, the public, the general masses that are excited to finally get their hands on Gear 5 Luffy and the rest of the data mine supposed confirmed characters. Now obviously I think we all know, or most people know, that the next DLC pack, Pack 4, which is included in Character Pass 2, is supposed to come out in September. There's not a specific day in September. Now I know it kind of seems redundant to make this video, but a lot of people actually don't know when like any of these passes are coming. I've seen a lot of comments recently in my comment section where people are asking when does it come out? When does it come out? So this video is just for the people that are unaware and to help them like know when things are coming. It's probably to expect things at a certain time too. So we are getting in September a deluxe edition of Pirate Warriors 4 that is supposed to have the base game with Character Pass 1, which is basically Character Pack 1, 2, 3, which is obviously the Whole Cake Island, the Wano pack, and the Supernova pack or whatever. My assumption is that maybe a week after that, or maybe even the same day, is when we'll be getting Character Pass or Character Pack 4, which will include, obviously, at least supposedly, the data mine characters are, obviously, we know Onigashima Luffy with Gear 5 transformation. Then we have supposedly Kaido, and then Yamato, Hybrid Kaido specifically. So after that, people are thinking, oh, when are the rest of the packs coming out? Because some people think that they're going to drop them all at the exact same time. And no, they're not. So if you take a look here at my list in Steam, obviously, each character pack had a specific release date. So for the first character pack was in July of 2020, the same year the game came out. That was the Whole Cake Island, which had Cracker, Smoothie, and Judge. Then the next pack was in September, the Worst Generation pack, which was, Uroj, Drake, and Killer. Then the last pack, which is a little bit different in terms of how long in between each pack, was in December, which obviously was, Kinemon, Okiku, and Oden. So my assumption, if we're getting the first DLC pack, which is, Onigashima Luffy, the rooftop fight pretty much, in September, then my assumption is much like this one where it was pretty much like 2 months after the initial pack, we'll probably get, the next pack in November. I think we'll get the next pack for, the supposed Film Red pack with Uta, a new Shanks, and Kobe. Then I think the next pack after that would probably be either in January or February of the following year. Now, why do I say January, February for the last pack? Well, because, there's like one pattern here from July to September, which is 2 months. But then after that, it's pretty much 3 months later that we get the Wano pack. So it doesn't exactly have to be 2 months. Hell, it might even be 4 months, but I don't think they'll go that far. But if we're gonna go based on how they released the last character pass, the first one, then we can expect the first character pack to be, Character Pack 4 to be in September, the second one to be in November, and the third one maybe in January or February of next year. Now, honestly, that doesn't bother me at all because it just makes sense, right? They're spacing out the characters, they're giving you a couple months, which hopefully new stages was supposedly data mined, right, on a post on Reddit. Hopefully we get new stages and a new treasure log, because I've been recently playing through Pirate Warriors 3, and it's been a ton of fun and like even overwhelming because there's like so many stages for me to do that it feels like I haven't done any of it because I got all the characters from the dream log, but then there's a nightmare log after. I also have to do the legend, right? Like like the challenges for each actual story mission and the free log and all that. So there's actually a lot of stuff in Pirate Warriors 3 compared to Pirate Warriors 4 in terms of, I guess, replayability. Like I played Pirate Warriors 3 a lot more than I think I did Pirate Warriors 4 as of recently because I've completed Pirate Warriors 4 already. But maybe they do something like that where it's a much harder version of what we have already if there is these supposed new stages. But the good thing about the last pack coming out in like January, February is that it does give the anime time to maybe reach or get to that point. Here there's gonna be some slight manga spoilers here because supposedly younger Garp is going to be in that last character pack. I know we were kind of upset that they removed Garp from the base roster because he was super fun in Pirate Warriors 3. But if they're going to go with the younger Garp, then they're probably going to give him all the moves that he's been, again, spoilers, he's been fighting Aokiji in Full Lead. Not even just Aokiji, but the other people, all of Blackbeard's crew. and he's been doing a ton of new moves in there, like Blue Hole, Galaxy Impact, Galaxy Divide, bunch of crazy new attacks. So maybe, again, not that they're afraid to go into the manga, because Oden came out before he was even in the anime, and he had his whole move set done. You know, like everything that he had in the manga, he had it in the DLC. So maybe they're at least giving us a little time to like absorb the Garp media before, or maybe there's even more media to come with him, because you got to remember that these companies also get like, you know, little hints, or like, you know, they get information from like Shueisha, Toei, whatever. So they get permission and, you know, tips to like do certain things and wait a certain amount of time to release a character. You know, sometimes it works out, because if you remember, good examples like in Dokkan Battle, the episode where Goku went Ultra Instinct, it was specifically like marketed, all, you know, 101 in marketing, right? He came out in the game, or he came out in the anime, boom, he came out in the game. He didn't even have an awakening. You know, there are games and stuff that do this where, you know, it's kind of like synonymous with the actual like IP in terms of like the manga or the anime. So maybe they're waiting for the anime to catch up, at least to get into Egghead and stuff like that, before they, you know, at least go full on with the spoilers. But that's assuming, you know, they are going to add all those moves to Garp's, you know, move set. So I don't know. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I know a lot of people are eager to be playing as Gear 5 Luffy, especially with the crazy fun like episode that have been coming out. But don't sleep on Hybrid Kaido or Yamato. I think that'll be a really fun and different, like, you know, style of gameplay, because I think base Kaido in the game is really bare bones. So to get a Kaido that has, you know, Ragnarok and all that stuff, and a Yamato with the hybrid form and, you know, all their attacks and everything, so it's going to be really exciting to finally get that. But, you know, let's just hope we get these stages. So before I sign off really quick, you know, again, just a reminder, first pack in September, second pack maybe in November, December, last pack in maybe January, February. So those are my assumptions. Hopefully, you know, it does come to fruition and it's the same as the last character pass. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this helps, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.